Hey everybody, it's Matt Weaver, and thank you for tuning in. So, a popular item and topic is interest rates, right? And when we think about it, as we're seeing interest rates over the past 3 weeks climb a little over 0.5%, there's a level of concern, right? And it's in direct correlation to the stock market, right? So think of it this way: as the Dow Jones keeps climbing, interest rates will climb as well. So why is that, right? And to simplify it, essentially what's happening is that investors are taking money out of bonds and they're placing it into the stocks, right? Into the stock market. And so in doing so, when you remove funds, liquidity out of bonds, those yields, those interest rates have to rise to basically make it more attractive to bring money back into bonds. So that's where we're at right now. What does that mean in plain English? Well, look, 0.5% over a 12-month period of time or 18-month period of time is not a big deal. Over a 3-week period of time is something to be a little concerned about, only because it's a lot of movement in a very short period of time. So where are we going to go is the popular question. The reality is that no one really knows that answer, and anyone who says they do, I got to tell you, they can also pick out some Play 5 numbers or lotto numbers for me. But it really is going to come down to how confident are we in the overall economic world that we're in. In other words, are we going to continuously climb in terms of the Dow Jones? Will it go past 30,000? Are jobs being more created, and so on and so forth? So it really comes down to stability. Look, the reality is that interest rates should be 6.5%, 7% in a perfect world, meaning it when an economy is doing really well. They've been artificially low for quite some period of time because our numbers weren't doing well. So with that said, I happen to believe that the sense of urgency has to be created today because borrowing costs and the rates associated with borrowing costs, right, is an issue. In other words, you can spend a lot more money for the same house, and you just don't have to do that if you react quickly. So getting out there and getting off the fence, if you are truly serious about buying, can save you money in an ascending rate environment, meaning an environment where rates are rising. So with that said, what I would do is I'd have some healthy discussions with clients, with buyers that are on the fence, that are kind of hemming and hawing and thinking that they want to buy and thinking that they may want to do something in the coming months. This is the time to execute. We don't know what your mortgage payment will be in 2 months from now if the trend continues. Now, from a contrarian standpoint, what I will say is usually when we see this large spike in such a short period of time, typically rates come back down. And I don't know about this one, but I feel, based on my personal opinion, that rates can pull back a little bit because if the train continues on the path that it's going, we'll be well over 5% in the coming weeks, which would really be a jolt to the system. So that's my 2 cents. Please keep it in mind, and you can always reach me. Talk to you soon.